All right, ladies and gentlemen. So for those of you who are watching on Hypnotic Live right now, you're probably watching and you're probably wondering, why the hell do I have a Black Lives Matter flag in my screen right now? Well, it's because there are certain people on the internet that have decided to take a clip out of context in my stream, a 3-hour stream, mind you, for 30 seconds and try to pass it off as racism, all because we talked about black people and they didn't like it. You know, maybe they are new to this channel, perhaps. Maybe they don't understand how things work on Saturday Night Hypnosis. But let me make something very clear at the beginning of this video, like I did in my video that I have coming out tomorrow. So please make sure you go check it out. I'm going to make something very clear. We make fun of everybody, okay? We make fun of literally everybody. If you got offended because we made fun of black people, but you didn't get offended all the times we made fun of Hispanic people, white people, Asian people, Indian people, we literally were making fun of that shit during Unknown 9 Awakening. If you didn't say anything about that, you can basically go fuck yourselves. Okay, you can go fuck yourselves because you are very clearly so emotionally distraught over the fact that someone mentioned your skin color and you lost your fucking mind. You cannot even simply handle a joke about you or your race or anything like that. You can't handle it. So maybe, like I said, maybe you're new here and that's perfectly fine, but that, you know, that's neither here nor there. Also, people were coming after me, not as much. They were more so mentioning Will of the Fans and Sammy Threepeat. They were mentioning those two and they were like, you didn't condemn them, so you're complacent. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I didn't. You want to know why? Because I know what jokes are. I know that these people are joking because I've seen them hang out and talk with diverse people more than I've ever seen these fucking virtue signalers on Twitter hang out with anybody that isn't white. So you know what? Yeah, I didn't condemn them. And you also know what? Fuck you. I'm never going to apologize for the people that I'm around. If you're expecting some sort of Asmongold apology, you're not going to get it here. Sorry. I know I like comedy. I like all forms of comedy. Dark comedy. I like making fun of myself, clearly, as we saw on Twitter. I love it. Keep it going. Don't give a fuck. If you're expecting me to say, oh, I'm sorry for Will of the Fans, or I'm sorry for what Sammy did or whatever, no, you ain't going to get it from me, bro. If you want to get an apology, you can ask them, but I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you to go fuck yourselves too. And if anything, all you did was allow us to make fun of you even more. So let's play this clip because I'm going to respond exactly to this clip. There's two things in here that I want to make very obvious for the people who are in the chat right now. Let's play the volume's up. Yeah, let's play this. Well, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, like, if you begin in the opening seconds of your video by trying to denounce the idea that your being black has anything to do with it, it only makes it look more like it has everything to do with it.
That's right.
That's all I was gonna say.
No,
Especially when
that's
you
what I
start
did
off a
earlier.
conversation like that.
Sing us the song, you're the colored man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, there's two of them.
It was one of our goals.
All right, so let's fucking Sammy. Sammy, the one time I invite you to the goddamn stream and you decide to want to pull this shit, Sammy. Come on, Sammy. You couldn't do it when Atreus was here? God damn it. Anyway, all right, so listen. Let's talk about it. So, number one, okay? You'll hear my response and I say Jesus Christ, right? And I say Jesus Christ because I'm like, God damn it, Sammy. You already know that the emotionally soft people on Twitter are going to clip that. And I think I said that in Saturday Night Hypnosis. I'm almost positive that I said that on Saturday Night Hypnosis. I said they're going to clip this shit and they're going to put it out there and they're going to try to call us racist and whatnot for all this shit. And that's exactly what happened. So at least we know they're very easily read, these people. They're not exactly the hardest to understand, right? When you're emotionally grifting on your race, it's pretty easy to see what the next move is going to be. So I ended up saying Jesus Christ because I'm like, fuck, man, here we go again. I already know, right? But the one thing I want to be very clear about is the condemnation thing, okay? I want to make something very clear. Shout out to Ryan Roger Athe. I love Ryan Roger Athe. I really do. And obviously he tries to be, edgy with his racist jokes and whatnot. But If you knew anything about Saturday Night Hypnosis, if you actually watch the stream on a semi-consistent basis, there is one consistent thing that we have on that stream, and that is calling Ryan Roger Athe racist. Every time he says some fucked up black joke, we're the ones to call him out and be like, you're a fucking racist. It's hilarious, but you're a racist. Now here, this is where the comment from Will the fans come into play. Listen to this.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Sing us the song, you're the colored man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, there's two of them.
So that comment right there from Will of the fans, the reason why he is laughing and saying, oh no, there's two of them, is because now we're like, fuck, we got Ryan Roger Athe, the racist, and now Sammy's filling in to be number 2 over here, and we were making fun of that fact. So we were literally laughing at the fact that it was a racist joke, and yet here you are, like, are these your leaders? Are these your leaders? I'm like, bro, what? What are you talking about, my guy? Where are you when we make fun of the other races? Where are you? You're nowhere to be found. The moment it was about black people and it was a joke about black people, you decided to get your fucking panties in a twist and you wanted to make the entire conversation about racism, which, by the way, shout out to Smash JT. I'll send you the link in a couple minutes. Hold on, let me cook. Wait, where's my shit?
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
So really quick, I want to point this ironic thing out really quick. So I find it incredible that you, Abu Bakr Salim, decided to quote tweet this video from some random nobody on Twitter who gained the magic 10 followers from this semi-viral tweet. You wanted to quote tweet this, a conversation where we were literally talking about the fact that it seems like you like to use your race as a shield for a lot of things, and then you're over here quote tweeting that exact thing and then creating a narrative about racism, proving everything that we were saying in Saturday Night Hypnosis. You proved everything that we were saying by quote tweeting this and showcasing that, yeah, anytime you can make it about your race, you absolutely fucking will. You absolutely will. Why'd you do that? Do you seriously think that it's only you that we ever made fun of? I mean, maybe he does, right? Maybe he does. Maybe in his world, a narcissistic world, perhaps he does think that he's the only one we ever made fun of. I think Director X would like to have a conversation with you, which, by the way, Director X, another black man, was also on my show. Well, I don't know if he's fully black, but he's semi-black, so that's enough. But still, Director X was on our show, had a conversation with us, called me all kinds of fucking names, made all kinds of jokes, and yet we ended the 4-hour show perfectly fine. So here you are, again, trying to make this about your race, which is absolutely fucking fantastic, considering that's exactly what we were talking about the entire time. So, again, I want to make something very clear to Abu Bakr Salim. I want to make it very clear. You are not the conversation. You are just a part of the conversation, a much larger conversation that's taking place, but you are just a very small part. Obviously, we can talk. I would love to have a conversation with you and talk about DEI hiring practices and all that stuff, which is, I think, where we started off in the first place on Twitter before you eventually started not responding to my questions, which is fine. You're a busy man. But I would think that maybe we can have a conversation and make it happen. But ultimately, I don't think that's really going to happen. I don't think you're going to want to have a conversation. I think that you feel very comfortable in the echo chamber that you have created for yourself. And if you genuinely think that we were being racist against you, I think it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, because those same exact jokes we have made against a multitude of other kinds of people, and yet nobody ever tweets it out. And I'm going to make this very clear. I'm going to make this very, very clear for everybody in this chat. And you can agree with me or disagree with me. You can let me know in the chat. I said this yesterday on Griffcast, and I'll say it again. This right here, this quote tweet from Rob2, this clip right here would not have happened if Atreus was on the stream last night. I'm telling you right fucking now, this would not have happened if Atreus was on the stream last night. I will bet $1,000 on that.